Hello everyone, I'm going to make a daily tournament guide. Basically, I'm just going to give you a rundown on what's good, what's bad, what daily tournaments is really about, and just essentially the basics. And with even the basics of daily tournaments, you could easily come first. So what are we looking at? Well, we're looking at my deck, which I'm going to be honest, I haven't placed first with, but I've placed fifth, sixth, and eighth. Just came eighth just a minute ago. I came fifth with 2 points away from first. It was a really good daily tournament. I just placed eighth, and sixth was like 20 points away from first. So why am I showing you this deck, and why am I showing you a deck that I haven't come first with? Well, it's because this deck is relatively cheap. It's 28k, which ain't really that bad for a daily tournament deck. It's it's unusual. I know a lot of people don't like using Montana or uppers, and I don't. That's why I don't use them. And it's a different deck. And when I say to you this can come first, it easily can come first. Well, first let's just run down on what this deck has for a daily tournament. This deck has damage, a lot of it, a lot of damage, which is always essential. It has damage reducer. You only need one, and it needs to be small. There's no point throwing in like a Uranus or a Grapsmat in a deck. It's not going to work, and it's going to slow down a daily tournament. Jane Mamba is essentially probably one of the best damage reducers for daily tournaments because it's small and it still holds a threat, which is great. Unlike Splagy. Splagy is a small damage reducer, but it doesn't hold no threat. So in a sense, you know when they throw Splagy out, you just like it's just obviously a bluff. There's nothing they can do with it. So what's good about this deck? What else is good? Well, we've got Dean and Thormund. They're amazing 2 stars. What you want to be looking at is to get Dean and Thormund to beat 5 stars, because obviously the lower stars beat the higher stars, you get more points, and that's essentially what daily tournaments is about. So it doesn't actually matter if you get a low star hand, because as long as you can make up points within the cards you've got, it's still a good game. Archibald, he's a weird one because he has damage, he has pill manipulation, and I find him like one of the best 3 stars in the Junta. And also because of his pill manipulation, you can overpill on 5 stars to get a win with a low star card, get more points, and still be in the game. And that's what it's all about. So essentially, why could this deck come first? Well, it's really simple, and there's one card in here that could really help you along. But first of all, I just want to talk about the luck. There's a lot of luck based in daily tournaments. Luck on who you go against, luck on your the people who are look. I came eighth. It's eighth. Luck on the other people's looks, like people who are playing against you, like competitively during the daily tournament. How lucky they get with their opponents, and that's what it's all really about. I mean, the reason uppers and Montana are used so much is because they kind of eliminate the luck factor. Because if I go against, if I'm using uppers and I go against Kolos and Amber and Gumbo and Oshitsune, I can still win. Whereas with my deck, it's really hard. So uppers and Montana kind of eliminate the luck factor a bit, but it still is all up. So what could really make this deck come first with a good lead is Dakota. The reason I've thrown Dakota in there is because of Wendell, Ruby, Jackie, Geist, Roots, common SOAs. The thing is, if you get lucky, enough to get 2 or 3 games where you can use Dakota to the full potential against an SOA and get a KO him, you've pretty much guaranteed the day tournament. Because the reason because back in the day people used to use Kolos as a splash, and what they did was Just if it was going to be a hard game, the Fury Restival Kolos, and it'd be a win or lose straight away. Well, you can do the same thing with Dakota. Against SOA, you can 11 pill Dakota, get a KO, get bonus points for pills left over, and get straight onto the next game, which essentially means you're moving like twice as fast as anyone else in the daily tournament, which is great. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, unless you really fuck up later on, you've probably won the daily tournament. But that's just this deck. I want to tell you what to look for in the daily tournament, what to go for, what not to. But I'm probably going to do that in another video. I'll tell you what deck to go for, what's common, what's not, what's good, what's bad. But I just want to tell you about this deck and why this is good, and if you want to copy it, you can. If you don't, sure. If you want tips on how to make a deck, you can ask me in the comments if what's good, what's bad. I don't mind telling you because I'm really good at daily tournaments, not bragging, but I am bragging, fuck it. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you because I'm at the stage now where I'm only logging on to do daily tournaments, and that's it. And I'm bored of Montana and uppers because it's really easy. Like, I'm going to be honest, I can pick up Montana now and go next tournament, place first or second. It would be easy because I've sussed daily tournaments. And as soon as you know how to play them, it's all about the deck. And hopefully next video I can show you how to play daily tournaments fast, competitively, and place top 10 every time. So, until then, see you in a bit, lads.